Alright guys, welcome back. Happy New Year. As you saw, not a big toy hunt, but we had fun. Uh, Not surprisingly, it wasn't a great toy hunt either. I did find a few things. I've been honestly ordering stuff online more than I've been finding things. Unfortunately, the downside of living here in Hawaii. However, that being said, I did get something in online for my DVD collection. For the anime fans out there who don't know it exists, live action Sailor Moon TV series, 1 through 49 episodes. Only in Japan. So now I do have Spider-Man and my Sailor Moon collection, live action, which is insane. Finally. As far as the reveals go, honestly, all I found was at Walmart. A Lego vase, however you want to say it. I think you can put 3 or 4 flowers in there. I do have the 2 separate roses and the 2 cherry blossoms. So it's a 3-in-1 flower vase from the Britannicals Holiday Flowers. There was a pure white one and this Christmas green and red. Honestly, I thought the green and red looks better for roses. You can have them in 3 different versions. I think I'm going to try and keep it in that version because the other 2 versions really don't look great. It is for 8 and up, 70 pieces, so not a lot of pieces. Honestly, looking at the picture, I don't even see 70 pieces, but it has to. For those interested, this is $5 at Walmart. White one is $5 as well. If you're getting those little boxes with the 2 flowers inside, this is great. I'm still contemplating on which version of the bamboo Lego I want. Pretty difficult, especially with all the different ones. I think there's the Lego American version that they just came out. Very tiny. Think it's smaller than a ruler. There's also same thing, very tiny, but it's a Chinese version, I believe, a knockoff. To me, it kind of looks better, but the American one looks more bambooish, if that is a word. So other than the flower vase, I only got the two pops, Sunfire, so Sunfire, Blink, and Apocalypse. So I knew Apocalypse and Sunfire was coming out. Blink looks pretty cool, especially coming out of the teleport. I may decide to pick up Blink. Sunfire, I love the character, but when I first saw the Funko, I was not gonna pick him up because the pictures didn't look great, but he turned out pretty insane. So the red part going around and all the yellow you see are transparent. The black is sort of transparent, but not, I can't really tell. But seeing this, I had to pick him up. At one point, he was one of my top characters. I would say top 50. Nobody really used him well, so he kind of went up, or yeah, up to top 200. When Apocalypse got him and turned him into Famine, into this version, I liked the design. But I still didn't like the character. So this version has been with Apocalypse, I believe, in 4 different Horseman variations. Maybe 5. So it's been a while. But he does look cool. Other than that, of course, Apocalypse. Same thing on the back. Just had to. I mean, it's Apocalypse. It's not the live action. Thank God. It's not really the comic book either, or the cartoon. This is the Age of Apocalypse version. So he does come with the cape, the blue and orange body. I would have liked the blue and dark blue. But this looks pretty sick as well, so, and he'll fit right in with the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants or the X-Men villains. I'm still not sure where I'm going to put Sunfire, whether it's going to be with the X-Men or with Marvel. But like I said, it was a very small haul this time. Thankfully, really didn't spend a lot. trying, like I said, I've been really busy trying to, I guess, fix my DVD collection. Order more DVDs. Order more DVD cases. I think all I need is 3 more for my Power Rangers and my Super Sentai collection. Order a couple more shelves. I'm still waiting on Todd. Not sure what that's what's happening with that. I think the novel for Soul Reaver is coming out in March or May. There is a crap load of anime, Tokusatsu, Kamen Rider, Ultraman, Super Sentai I still have to order for DVDs. Still have to find a lot of DVDs. I know. So I'm still waiting for Dynamite Comics to take my money. I think that will be on the 30th for the old Marvel Thundercats comics. All 24 comics in one book. Actually just ordered something today. Hopefully that comes in next month. We got more classifieds coming in. G.I. Joe Day is February 1st on Saturday, so I'm sure they're going to make some announcements. There's supposed to be a live streaming thing on February 13th. Within a 2-day span, on the 23rd, Xbox has their direct stream. I still have to order a lot of things. I'll finish my Massiverse orders. Finish my NECA Gargoyle orders. Little by little finish my Super 7 orders. So I have one more Silverhawks to order, Mumbo Jumbo. Crap load of Thundercats to order. I think 5 or 6 Power Rangers to order from Super 7. It's getting there slowly. Very, very slowly. Anyway, guys, that is the reviews for this week. Like I said, not much, but still pretty impressive. 2 Funkos, one of which is Apocalypse, a Lego vase. We got in the Sailor Moon live action series. Little by little, things are coming together, I guess. Hopefully, once all the small stuff is finished, I can concentrate on Soul of Chogokin and Transformers Masterpiece. These things will be eating up money. So I'm kind of trying to save. Honestly, I'm not sure what I want for Soul of Chogokin. For those who don't know what that is, it is from Banpresto. Basically, about this size. Some are a little bit bigger. Anime robots. Almost everything is die-cast, so they're pretty heavy. They're not easily breakable, although their accessories are. I have a small collection. Voltus, Combatler, Mazinga, Great Mazinga, Getarobo, Dankuga, I would love to get Raideen, Gear Fighter Deno, or Dendo. It's been a while. There's a few that I would love to get. They range from about $200 to $500 each. But like I said, the robots themselves are very sturdy and durable because they're die-cast. They're heavy, so the price tag is very reasonable. And I don't want to get... I'm a huge robot mech anime fan. I don't want to get every single one of them. Just the ones that mean a lot to me or that were my favorites. I mean, growing up here in Hawaii, one of our first anime, so I remember growing up and being able to watch Astro Boy, Giant Robo, Big Robo, which is Tetsujin 24 in Japan. But I remember getting up to go to school and they literally had three animes playing. Of course, it was transfer dubbed. Robotech, Tranzor Z, and I believe the original Sailor Moon. So at the time, I we also had Star Blazers, which is the American version of Space Battleship Yamato in Japan, but that was on Saturdays. Now, at the time, I didn't know what anime it was, but I did know these cartoons were from Japan. I never quite understood exactly what they were, but I knew they were different than the American cartoons, which was pretty insane if you think about it from a child's standpoint. And to this day, Robotech and Star Blazers are still, I wouldn't say my favorite cartoons, but they're up there as part of my favorite anime series. And then, of course, growing up and finding anime, turning the damn channel to channel 3 and the bottom knob to catch Kiku, which is the Japanese station that was playing here in Hawaii, and seeing Dragon Ball for the very first time, all in Japanese, with no subtitles. Also, about the same time, thanks to, again, Kiku, I learned of New Japan Pro Wrestling and All Japan Pro Wrestling. The Japan had pro wrestling. And at the time, we had the WWF and NWA and the smaller companies like USWA. But then actually seeing Japanese wrestling, and back then there was no MMA, there was only boxing. And while America had boxing, Japan had the start of mixed martial arts, which was very much boxing and kicking. And they also had their own federations: War, Pancrase, Gong. And some of those guys came over to fight the pro wrestlers. and vice versa. Not to mention some of our boxers actually fought some of the mixed martial artists at the time up there, as well as pro wrestlers, which was pretty insane. But that's literally telling my age. But that was first time I saw guys like Stan Hansen, saw Cactus Jack, saw Jushin Thunder Liger and Ultimo Dragon, and of course Eddie Guerrero and Wild Pegasus, who later became Chris Benoit. USWA was the first time I saw Undertaker. Back then known as the Master of Pain, then donned the mask and became the Punisher. It's been a long road, but I want to try and collect as much of my past as I can, and as well as the current and future. That's why the live action Sailor Moon, that's why Spider-Man, that's why a lot of the animes, the DVDs, Funkos. I mean, for the size of these things, they're very almost accurate, comic book accurate, cartoon accurate. They don't take up a lot of space. Well, yeah, they take out a lot of space when you have a lot of them, but I mean, it's a good way to collect stuff. Things that bring you back to when you were a child. Bring some of your memories back. The nostalgia feeling. And that's what most of my collection is about. I want people to, if they ever come into my room, to see my collection and be reminisced of, I remember that cartoon, or I remember that show, or I remember that character. That's what I'm hoping to do with my collection once it's finished. Like I said, we still need to kind of go through so you guys can see my collection. But, we'll get to that soon enough. Unfortunately, with Sunfire, Apocalypse, and Blink, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be out yet. No place has them. Walmart had them, and they sold out literally that day. So my brother is looking for Apocalypse. That is a hunt in itself. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Be safe. Got a lot of things to do this week, but also did a pretty cool toy hunt. Didn't buy a lot of things yet, which is good. As always, we're going to take you along for the ride. Try and spread some aloha. See you guys soon.